Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Noelle and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel. Happy Christmas Eve if you celebrate. I hope that you are out and about doing fun things. Hopefully you have the day off of work. I am technically working. I am actually filming this on the day of, which is something that I try to avoid, but I wanted to get this posted. I wanted to make sure that you have your 2 videos a day from December 1st through the 25th. So we actually have a box that was delayed. So even though you've already seen the My Ireland box December box, I finally got the November one and I wanted to get it posted on the channel before the end of the year. So here it is. It came in all its glory. Unfortunately, they have done this thing where now they start to put the label on the box and then they shrink wrap it. If they put the label on the outside of the shrink wrap, that would be much better because then I wouldn't have to spend a bunch of time peeling it off and trying to reveal this lovely silhouette of the cliffs of Moher. If you're not familiar with My Ireland box, it is a wonderful international box that comes to us all the way from Dingle, Ireland. It is currently $49.95 per month plus $15.50 in shipping all the way to the US, and of course they do ship worldwide. I do have a code where you can save $5. It's just Maui, M-A-U-I. I always think of it as one Emerald Isle to another. So let's go ahead and get into this Thanksgiving box. I know it's Christmas Eve, but this is the Thanksgiving box from My Ireland box. It was sent to me for review. It's pretty hefty. I'm not sure if they just sent another box, if the original November box just completely got lost, or if it was sent back to them and then they resent it. I have no idea, but it is a little bit worse for wear. Okay, so I'm definitely seeing that the original tag, the original sticker in there ripped, and then they put another sticker on top. So you can see like one sticker is complete, this other sticker has torn, so hopefully there's not too much damage in there. I also am noting, this is funny, so I'm very sensitive to packaging and the contents of boxes, especially boxes that I do have the opportunity to photograph for my Instagram channel. So that's at Maui_Noel if you ever want to see any of my product photography, which I am going to be stepping away from a little bit in the new year and just not doing quite as much. There will still be some boxes, the ones that you always see on there, that I continue to work with because I do enjoy working with them. But I do have a lot of other work commitments, so I probably won't be doing it quite as much, but you can definitely keep up with me over there just because I do post sometimes extra content. Sometimes I'll do like little taste tests, quick videos. Sometimes I'll post extra discount coupon codes or sales that I find out about. I'm just trying to get into, so that tissue paper, usually it's like wrapped around everything inside. You can kind of pull it out like a bundle. In this case, that tissue paper on the top with the ripped sticker, it was just like plopped on top. Now, what I'm nervous about, I was trying to tell you, is I feel a light dusting of flour all over everything. And I'm like, oh, well, so here's the thing. My Ireland box is wonderful about sending us every few months a nice baking mix. And I love them because it makes baking so easy. And I used to be an avid baker. I used to bake all the time. But these days I just don't have the time. And now I'm so out of practice that I really have to follow recipes. So I love when we get baking mixes. But as you all know, when flour goes, it goes. And there is a light dusting of flour throughout this box, but hopefully it's not too bad. And hopefully it's not so much that it like makes me cough. Yeah, just a little bit, just a little tidge in there. We'll see how it goes. All right, so this is the Thanksgiving in the Irish Castle box for November. Of course, this is Catherine's lovely booklet that she puts together for everyone with all of the goings-on in Ireland at the time, some history, some traditions, and a whole section about the makers. I know, like, I always want to show you everything, but she will put poetry and songs in there, and just beautiful photography as well, which we saw, of course, in the December box. We got a calendar for next year with gorgeous images of Ireland, which I just love. So here's our Let's Meet the Makers section for this November box. I almost took us further back in time to September. So I'll keep that in front of me, but let me find the recipe card, which is another thing that's always inside. Well, these look like the cupcakes that I kind of make for my husband's workplace sometimes. So we have some lovely chocolate cupcakes with green sprinkles. Looks very, you know, festive, but for like St. Patrick's Day. This is Fiona's Bailey's chocolate cupcakes, so a little booziness in there, hopefully. So it does say you actually use a 1/3 cup of Bailey's Irish cream. Oh my goodness. These sound delicious. So Fiona is delighted that these chocolate tipple treats will be baked across the Atlantic. I think they're perfect for your November dining. That looks delicious and actually like something that I could probably do. Yeah, because it just needs cocoa powder. It's not necessarily, you know, chopping the chocolate. That's always... I used to make like chocolate cakes from scratch, and it was always like chopping the chocolate and doing the whole thing and then making the ganache. And I do miss my baking days though. I really do. And every time I watch Great British Bake Off, I'm like, oh, I need to do that again. All right, let's start to take a look at our items. I'll see if I can do it in order. So the first thing that she notes in here is the booklet. Every month I pour my heart into writing our My Ireland box booklet, and November is no exception. I've had such joy hopping onto the My Ireland box minibus with you, traveling with our cheerful driver Seamus, who as always is brimming with stories and fascinating historical tidbits. Whether we're stopping to admire the rugged beauty of the Irish countryside or meeting locals who share ancient traditions, it's all part of the magic I aim to bring to you. This month, as we explore some of Ireland's most enchanting castles, I've included a section of Irish-made treasures that will not only transport you to the heart of Ireland, but also bring warmth, coziness, and a little indulgence into your November days. Now let's meet the talented makers behind the items that you've received. So I don't know about the minibus. Does she go around with a driver Seamus? Oh, that's so wonderful. Okay. So first we have a book, and we do get books because Catherine likes to read a lot, so she finds great books for us. Usually they're nonfiction, I would say. Sometimes we've gotten poetry, which of course I love. That would be really fun for the, I mean, it is a US April month of poetry, but that would be really fun for a future My Ireland box. So this is Irish Toasts and Blessings from Apple Tree Pocket Guides, and of course they are making a toast. So this is fun. There's something so special about gathering together with loved ones, and nothing quite adds to the moment like sharing a heartfelt toast or blessing. That's why I'm thrilled to include Apple Tree Press Irish Toasts and Blessings book in your November My Ireland box. Founded in 1978, Apple Tree Press is one of Ireland's most renowned publishers, known for producing beautifully curated collections that capture the spirit and wisdom of Irish tradition. So it's a delightful little book filled with the warmth and charm of Irish sayings, perfect for any occasion. I chose this book for you, hoping it will be passed around your table during Thanksgiving and throughout November, well, and into December and January. Wherever you may be, the blessings within are timeless and can be cherished all year long, bringing comfort and joy through the wisdom of Ireland. I hope you'll find a favorite or two to share with your loved ones. It is always good to have toasts. So, oh goodness, I was just noticing something that also got jostled around in there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to take photos of this box just because it got a little bit messed up. Oh, look at this one. It's got like a big ham next to it, but it actually has like gray. So there's pictures in here as well, which I think is lovely. Blessing for the cow. Oh, going to sea or crossing a river. And we have this like beautiful boat. Let's read that one. Going over the deep place, O God of patience, take them by the hand in case of a blow from a strong wave. O Mary, look out for them and don't leave them. Well, that's a little bit gloomier. So see, to Ireland's patron saint, we have Sláinte, the health of the salmon and of the trout that swim back and forward near the bull's mouth. Don't ask for saucepan, jug, or mug. Down the hatch, drink it up. The health of the salmon to you. A long life, a full heart, and a wet mouth. Now that's more what I'm talking about. All right, that's super fun. Here is our bread mix that did have a wee bit of spillage, but I think we'll be okay. Oh goodness. Hopefully I don't cough because all I've got is my coffee. I finally treated myself to a Starbucks coffee. I haven't had Starbucks all year. And I just today, when I was driving home, I was like, I need it. So this is, oh goodness, I will not be able to pronounce their names. Rory and Neem from Biasel, Granny's Brown Bread Mix. So it says they're the heart and soul behind Biasel, a company deeply rooted in the rich tradition of Irish baking. Biasel was inspired by Rory's grandmother's kitchen, where the smell of freshly baked bread would fill the air. Often brown bread is a staple in Irish homes. With Biasel, they've perfected the art of creating simple, wholesome mixes that make baking easy while preserving the beloved flavors of Irish traditional recipes. In this month's My Ireland box, this is such a cute little box, even if it did spill a tiny bit. I've included their delightful Granny's Brown Bread Mix, a tribute to Ireland's baking heritage. This mix will bring the flavors of a traditional Irish kitchen right into your home, perfect for serving alongside a hearty Irish stew or simply slathering with butter and jam, or indeed your grand's whiskey marmalade. This bread is the epitome of comfort food. I hope you enjoy baking it as much as Rory and Neem have enjoyed creating it. But this is for soda bread. This isn't for brown bread. Is it a brown soda bread? The leftover grain from brewing is packed full of goodness. Our Granny Soda Bread mix is made using these repurposed grains sourced from local Irish breweries, which means it probably does have that lovely caramel color. So you are supposed to add buttermilk, oil, and an egg. So I'm not sure. I mean, the soda bread that I've made in the past usually comes out pretty light colored, but maybe this is a brown soda bread. I'll look on their website and see if I wound up getting a different bread mix than the one that she noted inside. But no matter what, it's going to be good, because if you put butter and jam on anything, it's good. All right, we also got, so I tried not to look too much at the spoilers, because after everyone's gotten their boxes, usually people will post about like their favorite items in the My Ireland Box Facebook group, but a lot of people's November boxes were delayed, so I haven't seen too much, which is a good thing. We got some warm woolly merino wool socks from Glenrua, Ireland. So these are cute. They do have shamrocks on them. They are ladies. So here's the shamrock. So it says, wool is woven into the very fabric of Irish culture, and this month I'm thrilled to send you something many of you have been asking for, cozy Irish wool socks. Perfect for keeping your feet warm as the cooler months set in. These socks are a real treat. Our friends at Seasons of Ireland have crafted these using high-quality Irish wool, ensuring warmth, durability, and a touch of Irish charm. These socks will remind you of the rugged Irish landscapes where sheep have roamed for centuries, and the deep-rooted tradition of wool weaving that has sustained Irish families through the ages. Whether you're wearing them on a brisk autumn walk or snuggling up by the fire, these socks will keep you cozy while adding a touch of Irish warmth to your November and beyond. They look nice and thick but soft. You know, sometimes wool socks feel a bit scratchy and rough and ready, but these are lovely. And I love the color of them too. Just a nice cream color. Of course, the reinforced heel, nice cuff. I don't wear a lot of socks, as you know, but these would be like probably good hiking socks, I would guess. Like you like a good wool sock for hiking. All right, from Grand's Foods, oh goodness, we have an Irish whiskey marmalade. I have to find everything. I'm guessing it's wrapped up in here, so that's good. Grand Foods is a family-run business based in Galway, and they specialize in creating jams, chutneys, and sauces with a distinctive Irish twist. I knew I had to include their delicious Irish whiskey marmalade, so that's what she was talking about. When he was referring to the bread in this month's box. It's a perfect nod to the rich history of Ireland's castles, where whiskey has long been a favored tipple. The marmalade's sweet and tangy flavors, balanced with a warming hint of Irish whiskey, make it a luxurious treat that's equally delicious on toast or as an accompaniment to cheese. On your charcuterie boards, friends. Grand Foods is passionate about only using the finest natural ingredients sourced locally wherever possible, and you can taste the quality in every bite. I think you'll love the combination of zesty citrus and smooth whiskey. It's a perfect reflection of the flavors of Ireland. It reminds me of when I did get to go to Ireland, and it was rather cold, but we had beautiful weather. Cold, but mostly sunny. Some rain in the evenings to get that atmospheric, you know, wetness. Damp, I guess. But I had a lot of hot toddies there. A lot. All right, let's see. We have from Samuel Lamont, which is a textile maker that we get things from sometimes. Oh, look at this. We have a postcard. That's fun. I'll see if she mentions it. We have a tea towel, Irish castles, because of course this is the Irish castle themed box, which I was not expecting this. It's 100% cotton, and it's got a bunch of castles on it. Let me see if I can get this to open up a little bit better for me to read to you. For this month's Irish Castles theme, I wanted to include something special that you could use and enjoy as a memento of your journey with My Ireland Box. Sorry, you guys. Samuel Lamont, a historic Irish textile company, has been creating beautiful, high-quality linens since 1835, and I'm so excited to introduce their Irish Castles tea towel, designed in collaboration with me over several months. This tea towel is not only a functional kitchen item, but also a lovely way to remember our shared adventure to some of Ireland's most enchanting castles. Maybe she's referring to the trip that was put together by some My Ireland Box members. They actually went to Ireland. Samuel Lamont's craftsmanship is second to none, and I'm so pleased to share this piece with you. You might even want to display it during your Thanksgiving or other gatherings this November. It's a perfect way to show off your love for Ireland. Now, for me, I mean, I love going to castles. I do. I think it's fun. For me, this is a little bit more on the touristic side, but if you have been to Ireland and you do enjoy going to castles, then absolutely it is a fun souvenir, a fun functional souvenir. I don't know that I would necessarily put it out at my house, but I guess if I had Irish heritage, I might. but that's fun, and it does feel like a good quality tea towel, so it's fun that Catherine gets to collaborate with them on things like this. Now, this is what I was very excited about, because one of my favorite things that we get maybe once a year for the last few years is the Jelly Star biscuits or cookies from Hassett's Bakery. And at first I was like, oh my gosh, is this the month that we got them and I've just been waiting for them for so long? It is from Hassett's. It comes in the familiar box, but it's a different one. It's a chocolate Viennese. So I'm very excited. Mine look like they may be a little bit worse for wear, so that's why, I don't know if you guys can see in there, that's why I'm a little bit worried about taking photos of them, but the box got a little crumpled. It says, I'm so glad to be working with Hassett's Bakery again this month. Based in Cork, Hassett's has been baking delectable treats since 1984, and their chocolate shortbread cookies are simply divine. With the cooler weather upon us, I know many of you are craving a little chocolate, and these shortbread cookies with their rich chocolate flavor and buttery texture are a perfect indulgence for November. Hassett's Bakery is renowned for its use of the finest ingredients in traditional Irish baking methods, and these cookies are no exception. Whether you enjoy them with a hot cup of tea or as a sweet treat after dinner, they're sure to be a hit in your home. I'm already looking forward to sending you more delicious Irish chocolate goodies in the coming months. So I'm so excited about these. I feel like a Viennese is a little sandwich cookie, isn't it? I'm not totally sure. I'm a little afraid to open them up because, like I said, if I do have to take photos, it's usually a little bit tricky to make sure that a couple of them have survived. So they're stuck together like this. So there's like 8 of them, I think. I don't think they're supposed to be stuck together. So it's going to be a little bit challenging because they have gotten tousled around a bit. They are still going to be delicious and buttery and crumbly and wonderful no matter what. Any chocolate dipped shortbread cookie is a-okay with me. But they might not look as beautiful on my Instagram. All right, and then she did mention this nice Irish Castles postcard. And of course, on the back, it has the little My Ireland Box logo there. So that's kind of fun. I mean, a bit touristic again, but perfect if you forgot to buy your postcards. If you forgot to buy your postcards in Ireland. So it says, I always love collaborating with local talent here in Dingle, and this month's partnership with Edwin and Hamish from Dingle Printing has been a true joy. Together we designed a beautiful postcard featuring the castles we visited in this month's My Ireland booklet together. Oh, that's what she's talking about, visiting the castles together via booklet. With one of the Hamish's stunning photographs of the Irish bog cotton, a plant that adorns the hills of Ireland. So that's like the background image. Their eye for detail and love for Irish landscapes shines through this artwork, and I'm so excited to share it with you. This print is more than just a decorative piece. It's a keepsake of the castles we explored together in this month's adventure. Whether you decide to frame it or use it as inspiration for your own travels, I hope it brings a little piece of Ireland's majestic history into your home. So, and then she just says, thank you for taking this journey with me and for supporting these incredible Irish makers. Every item in your My Ireland box has been carefully chosen to reflect the culture, history, and craftsmanship of Ireland, and I hope each one brings a smile to your face and a warm Irish touch to your home. Until next month, which we have already enjoyed, so if you missed that unboxing, make sure you go back and watch it. Enjoy, relax, and embrace the magic of Ireland. So, what a wonderful box. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items plus the booklet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus the booklet. So 8 items. I mean, some of them are smaller, like the postcard, for example. But I do love the Irish toasts and blessings. I think that's perfect to like put on your bar cart if you have one, just to peruse. Some of them are kind of funny. The socks, if I were a different person and I lived in a different climate, would probably be fantastic. Of course, I'm always excited about the edible items. Those are always some of my favorites. I think these, while they may not look very pretty anymore, will be delicious. The soda bread, ooh, which is definitely spilling. I'm going to have to put this in a little baggie so I stop losing the contents because that might mess up my recipe. Along with this Irish whiskey marmalade. I think this might be my favorite thing in here just because it's so unique and I'm sure it's so delicious. I love the idea of a castles themed box, but I will admit that the castle items while lovely, were not my favorite items. So I guess I just like the food. I just like the delectable food, and I hope that you are having some delectable food. I know this was a box that was meant for Thanksgiving, but let me know in the comments below, what is something signature that you do for Christmas in terms of food? Because I know everybody has their like Thanksgiving sides and they do or don't do turkey and all those things, but I would love to know, is there something that you always bake? Is there a dish that your family always has? Is there a treat that you like to give to yourself? Like today I was like, you know, I need to get one of the holiday cups from Starbucks. I just have to, as silly as it is. But let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you what your traditions are, especially in the way of food. You can tell me your other traditions as well. Thank you so much for watching. Again, have a merry, wonderful Christmas Eve, and hopefully I will see you again tomorrow for my last double day of December, last double day of 2025.